G'day guys, we're going to talk about Orcs Must Die 3. I am a huge fan of Orcs Must Die and Orcs Must Die 2. However, this game, there's a few things that, you probably are curious about. Gameplay, you can turn the sensitivity right up, you can change a whole bunch of shit here, it's all pretty basic. The menu looks decent, but it's a little bit potato, in my honest opinion, because you click somewhere here and it jumps back. It just does a whole bunch of weird shit. So, not too great. Control remapping, they finally fucking added that, I'm fairly certain. Which is nice, considering that they didn't have this to start with, and that was one of the most, requested features straight away. Reset scramble. Right, so no idea what that is, because we can't even get into that yet. But basically the menu is nice, so this part of the menu is really well done. Like, it looks decent, you click on it and it zooms in. It's pretty straightforward. However, this is also really cool. They've got a back in each section, so you go forward and you've got like a back button that's consistent. So it's consistent, you click on something else and it's still there. So that part's pretty nice, to be able to actually click on and come back. The skulls that you've got are here, and your main weapon book where you can upgrade everything's here. Now, coming from Orcs Must Die 2, you can't move stuff around here. Like, you can't click and have the arrow wall always at the top, or this always at the top. You can come to like these things, but you can't click and have like your favorites. And as you can see, there's a giant fucking screen, and I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. So on this giant screen, they could fit like probably another whole row here, but no, instead you've got this giant fuck off gap here and more gap here, like just all this gap. So all these things are telling you is you unlocked certain things, which could be over the top of the trap or on the side here, and you could fit another couple of rows. And this is annoying for a few reasons. You can't see a scroll bar, so you've got no idea how many are actually in here, and there's quite a fucking lot to look at. But you can't, so whenever you want to upgrade something, you might go and unlock. We've got 9 skulls. I'm not going to unlock anything because I'll give you an idea. But if I unlocked this one, which, fuck it, I will do just to show you. We buy this, right? So I've got 9 skulls. There's no way to unbuy it, which means if I was only just wanting to test the trap, if I refund all upgrades, it's not gonna show you, because it only refunds. Well, I will show you. I'll refund all skulls, right? But I still got the flip trap, so I haven't been refunded the fucking 5 points for this, which means, I've gone through and bought, like a giant beehive killer tree, but this is only valid for a specific fucking mode, which I'm going to show you now. These stupid things called war scenarios. Now, these war scenarios show up, and literally you will play them, and you will come to a certain aspect in it, and you're like, oh, I've just managed to get myself killed. Which was the other war scenario mode? There was one other one that we had to do. Close quarters. I couldn't even tell you where it was, but there was definitely another. This one. So this was another one that showed up with some giant fuck off enemy at the end. But this one that I was just trying to play now, which has annoyed me to no end. You set up your barricades and stuff, and then suddenly you spawn like a fucking 4,000 enemy champion that's just ridiculously strong on health. He runs through and can just destroy all your barricades, and everything you've done is completely fucked. But you don't know that until the very last wave, where you've spent fucking, half an hour playing the fucking thing, and then it's like, oh, it's all been for nothing. So shit like that in the game is really goddamn fucking annoying. Made more annoying by the fact that the skulls that you've got here, you can't fucking refund. So, like, I need, at the moment, to try and do that mission again. And you need to do that mission. The only reason I need to do the mission is because I want to play Endless. But all this Endless shit is locked behind complete coastal hallways. So, that's locked behind this, because you can't do, I'm guessing this is coastal hallways, until you've done this one. So it's all locked behind your skulls, and you can't refund all your fucking skulls, so I can't refund this and refund these things that I bought, thinking they were going to be really good for regular mode, like the regular maps, but no, they're only good for the fucking stupid goddamn war fucking scenario modes that you can't actually do jack fucking shit with, because, like, the game's a fucking potato. So you're missing skulls, you buy things that you can't use in regular mode, and it's completely fucked, man. Like, do not waste skulls in this game buying buying weapons, because you're not going to fucking get them back, and you find that you mostly just want to use shit like the arrow wall, this probably ceiling laser, the tar pit. And this is the other thing, when you buy something, the fucking positioning of all this shit keeps changing, right? So the tar pit for me used to be over here somewhere, and now it's goddamn fucking down here. So every time I'm buying a weapon, the positioning changes, which is where Orcs Must Die 2 was better, because I could just drag the arrow wall here, I could drag the flamer next to it, and I'm like, no matter what I fucking buy or upgrade, or even if, you know, it did change, I can just reshuffle it around, so I know at the top, I've got the things that I regularly want to use. So something as simple as this is completely goddamn fucking cooked, in my honest opinion. I mean, I like this menu, I actually do, like, the layout is pretty good, but the fact that you can't, this part of it, this specific square part of it, is cooked. This part's all nice, like you can click through all of this, it's all well and good. But this part is really fucking cooked. Like, giant spaces, it doesn't take up the whole screen, and even if it did take up the whole screen, everything's a goddamn, there's fucking 10 things here out of a total of like 10, 20, 30, 40, 42. So there's 42 traps, and all you can see is fucking 10. That's not even a quarter of the total traps that are there. Which is fucking cooked, man. Why? Anyway, I'm not going to sit here ranting on about that fucking aspect of it. What really fucking shits me off is all of this shit is locked. And it's not just it's locked, like Endless isn't locked. Endless missions are locked. And the starting missions for it, this is a pretty reasonable one. This one's not terrible. This one's fucking shit. But like, all these endless missions are locked, and you can't even fucking see what they are until you've completed other things, like sludge shells or coastal hallways. So we go back, and we go, sorry, I re-clicked the menu. And what's this mission? Doesn't fucking tell me. Oh, is this old friends? No. No. I've got to complete coastal hallways. So this means this is probably coastal hallways. So you've got to complete like 3 fucking missions or some shit to get, and one of them's probably this goddamn stupid fucking war scenario with fucking traps that are only viable for that mode, but yet you can still go through and purchase them. Fucking ridiculous, retarded, fucking cocksucking shit. I mean, it shows you this, so this isn't terrible, but it's just fucking pointless, man. Like, it doesn't tell you jack shit that in this mode. What's going to happen is you set up all your fucking like barricades and shit and tunnel everything, so it's all going to take damage, and then suddenly you've got some giant fuck off guy that comes down here and just fucking wrecks everything that you've got, and you lose. So, but then you can't use the skulls that you've got because you've gone through and bought a couple of traps, so it means these traps are all fucking potato. And I mean, you can just sit there and go back and like grind 2 skulls per fucking opening mission or some shit, which is what I was doing at the start. I was just sitting here grinding 1 or 2 just to get a couple of skulls to actually be able to, you know, upgrade this. Because I'll give you an idea. So I'm on 118, and this is just for an arrow wall. You want to buy the upgrade. You want to buy some more damage for it. Won't buy this one because it's one of these. This will just give you an idea of how fucking jack shit 118 arrows are. This is a ceiling thing, so I'm going to buy the damage for the... it doesn't matter which one you buy, they're both 7. You make it cheaper on yourself in-game. So we're already down to 71 skulls just for fully upgrading 2 traps. 2! And you definitely need to slow the tar down, so 100%. I like them to take more damage on it, so we're down to 43 skulls for upgrading 3 traps. This means I haven't upgraded the weapon. I haven't upgraded the trinket, which is the one that allows you to reset traps faster. So it's just the game itself is completely fucked based on it doesn't refund you all the fucking upgrades, like for the skulls. Or it doesn't refund you all the skulls, it just refunds you the upgrades. Had I known at the start of the fucking game I wasn't going to get refunded all my fucking skulls, and it wasn't going to, you know, completely dick me over with, you know, oh, I've gone and bought fucking, like, you know, this. That's 5 skulls that I've lost, which I can't use now. So, like, let's just say you're playing another regular run and you upgrade the barricade, which, you know, isn't a bad thing to upgrade. We'll reduce damage taken to it, but we're not going to, because I don't need... We'll base that on the trinket. So we'll upgrade the heal the barricade. And then we'll try and upgrade the blunderbuss. And suddenly I can't even fully upgrade my blunderbuss. So I can't upgrade after playing for a good number of hours, I can't even upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and you could say maybe 6 things fully. And at this point in the game, I need to be able to fucking go and complete this fucking mission, or, you know, these goddamn war missions. This fucking bullshit. And, you know, it's like the other one, this fucking one that's just cooked, man. Like, I want to like this game. And the other big fuck off thing that I'm going to do a video and maybe attach it to the end of this. When you're playing and you collect skulls in this game, it literally drops this emblem on the ground. A 2D fucking emblem that turns around as some old school first person shooter that is actually just a sprite turning around and facing you. That is for coins and skulls. The potions and so for mana and health, they drop potions. None of this looks as good as it does in Orcs Must Die 2, as far as the potions. However, in Orcs Must Die 2, and I'm fairly certain even in the original, if you got a skull that dropped, it was an actual fucking 3D object with fucking flames under it. It was a white skull that you'd pick up. If you dropped a coin, it was a white, well, not a white coin, it was a fucking round coin that you could go and fucking pick up. Not some fucking 2D emblem sprite that was just the most laziest fucking development bullshit I've ever seen. On top of that, stuff like this character, right? So if you've played Orcs Must Die 2, you've probably looked at these sorts of characters. You know, this one. In this game, they look fucking goddamn garbage. And I'll probably, again, do a comparison here for you. In Orcs Must Die, when you're playing Endless, if you come across every 10 waves, you get a money bags, which is basically like this sort of guy with gold all over him. In this game, it's not really gold all over him. He's just got a little bit of gold armor. Looks pretty basic. Probably like this, you know, with a bit of gold. Doesn't look fantastic at all. The other enemies don't look fantastic. It's just the two different sorts of ogres, this one and the shielded one. In Orcs Must Die 2, the shielded one was like black, so you knew this was a really strong one. The kobolds, or the regular one, was, you know, looking like this. This time, it's just, you know, he's got a tiny little bit more armor, and you're meant to be able to tell the fucking difference between them. The kobolds that would chase you in Orcs Must Die 2 had like really big like fang things coming out of their, you know, hands or whatever you want to call it. In this game, or, you know, like, what's that Wolverine character? They had Wolverine sort of shit. In this game, it's just, you know, they kind of look the same. So, I initially was really wary of this game because of it being on Stadia, and then they left it long enough that I'd kind of forgotten it was a Stadia. I hadn't forgotten, but I just assumed that by this point, with Stadia closing down, they'd put all their energy into developing it for this, like PC. But in all honesty, man, I kind of regret buying this because Orcs Must Die 2 offers, in my opinion, more. It's just nice to have new maps and shit to play, so that's why I've been playing it. And again, the menu, this part of the menu is nice. It's just this part of the menu, where you can only see this bit of shit, is really fucking horrible. Like, it's just really horrible. You know, you scroll up and it jumps immediately to the next row, which is nice, but you can't see a whole bunch of shit here. You know, it's just pretty garbage in my opinion, having so many fucking traps. The game's based around traps, and only being able to see 10 on screen at a fucking single time. Anyway, I've ranted on about this for fucking long enough because that's my opinion so far of the fucking menu and the game. It's just lots of annoying little things in it that aren't like it should be. Some of the traps are cool, like some of the, you know, this laser trap looks really good. Fuck it, we'll boot a quick game up and go and show you the laser. I'll put it on this one again because I nearly got to 5 million earlier. And we'll just, but I don't know what I upgraded this time now either. I've just gone and upgraded shit, so we'll, yeah, I don't even know what to upgrade here, man. We'll just upgrade that, and we'll upgrade one of these once. But I'm not gonna play for long. It's just to give you an idea of the actual gameplay, if that does tickle you pink. But again, really simple load screen, nothing special. Characters, instead of having a double jump now, have a stupid fucking like an ability like, oh look, I'm fucking floating and it's used all my mana. Like, retarded. Fucking retarded. I'm just gonna hit this and we're just gonna put it up straight away to give you an idea of exactly what the game has in it. So these are pretty cool, the lasers. They take more damage while they're burning, and you can have 5, so you can actually have 5 in one thing. But if you have that, they won't be orange, they're more like a purpley colour. But in all honesty, man, it's just, And I'll just do something. I'm going to let them come to here. And just listen to how annoying this guy is. They're almost there. I'm Billy Connolly, and I sound like a fucking stroke patient. They're entering the rift. Like, this guy is just as annoying. Let's just move her out of the way. There are enemies in our rift room. Like, he is more annoying than the fucking Biomutant narrator, and I, you know, hate the Biomutant narrator. I'm pretty sure most people fucking hate the Biomutant narrator. This guy is that fucking annoying that narrates this fucking... Listen to him! Like, and you can't turn that off either, man. So I actually wanted to be able to turn that off. The first thing I went in and did was like, where the fuck do I turn him off? Turning the voice volume down just turns it down for fucking cutscenes. So, like, what's the fucking point there? This doesn't do jack shit. So there's no option to turn off that fucking annoying voiced guy. Wherever they hired him from, man, he needs to go back to his fucking nursing home and fucking suck on some nice, like, you know, popsicle titty that is feeding him fucking subliminal drugs that's gonna calm his, oh, you fucking, oh, there's fucking people, oh, like, fucking Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's the end of this fucking video. Orcs Must Die 3 at the moment. But if you want to play this original or second one, you're probably going to have a lot more fun because it's a lot better made, a lot better art. The graphics is, you know, I'm not a graphics guy, but the graphics look really fucking good. The skulls, see if we can play for a little bit longer and see if we can get a skull. Like, listen to this cunt just rubbing it on, man. Like, fucking, I'm fucking senile and fucking blah, blah, blah. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, cunt. The reticle for the shotgun as well is goddamn fucking massive. I've never understood why. I mean, I can see every time you make a shot, it spins around and you can tell how many shots you've got left. But the reticle just feels way too fucking big, dude. But that could just be me. So I'm just going to keep trying to get a skull or something. Skull or potion to drop so you can get an idea. Because it's just horrible, man. But yeah, like you can, like I'm saying, there's some traps in here that seem reasonable. In general, though, it's just not. It's not Orcs Must Die. That's my honest opinion. Like, it's really not a good game. Like, listen to him. He actually overrode the chick that was talking then with his fucking rubbish. But, yeah, man, this game basically just makes you want to fucking, you know, fly out until you fucking... And even shit like this, right? Like, if you die, you don't lose, skulls. Or, like, you know, rift points. Like, what the fuck is that about? And there was something else. There's, like, a few enemies that can go through the fucking thing, and you don't lose points. Each enemy that goes through it, so, like, this enemy here is worth the same as a goddamn fucking big one that goes through it. But some of the normal ones that go through it, you don't lose any fucking points. It's just like... Like, they're almost there. No, they fucking aren't, cunt. Like, they're not even remotely close to being all fucking there. Retarded fucking son of a bitch. But yeah, that guy's narrating voice, man, super annoying. Anyway, I'm stopping this video because this game's just, yeah, pretty cooked in my honest opinion. It looks like, you know, I'm stopping, man. I'm done with this fucking game. Buy it at your own fucking risk. It's, in my honest opinion, very half-baked, and fuck Google and fuck Stadia because they fucking caused Orcs Must Die 3 to turn into shit. But no, not really. Fuck Robot Entertainment, or whatever the fucking Robot Studios, whatever it is, because you guys chose to make Orcs Must Die Universe instead of Orcs Must Die 3, and most people that played Orcs Must Die 2 didn't even know about Orcs Must Die Universe until, you know, the fucking game was already shut down and you couldn't fucking purchase it. So, in a way, go fuck yourselves, because you did this to yourselves. You've lost, obviously, artists that made, like, wicked skulls in place of fucking 2D sprites. So, Orcs Must Die 4 at this point is basically going to be a fucking sprite-based Doom mod. Fuck you.